Cool. Let's do some rapid fire, and we're gonna since I do a gaming channel, I'm gonna ask some game related stuff. But let's do kind of quick answers because I've got one final question that I think is gonna help the community the most for making sure that we grow the community. But do you play any games at all right now, even in your busy schedule?
It has been hard right now, so I do not play any video games right now.
Yeah, that's understandable. I believe it. If you had, or not if you had time, but what's your favorite video game of all time?
Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And on
Oh
the play to
man.
games, I actually there's a Creeps play to earn game. That's the only game I've played so far that's play to earn.
Okay, cool.
Of Creeps.
Yeah, no, Ocarina of Time is my favorite, and then it's Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't know if you've ever played
Is
that
that the new
one.
one?
It's the first one, but Horizon Forbidden West is the new one, and apparently
Nice.
it's incredible. The
Yeah, I'm gonna
first
have
one.
to get it. Yeah,
Yeah, if you ever have time, bro.
yeah,
Same here.
sure.
Like my brother was telling me about it yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, I really got to play." And then I reviewed my schedule, and I said, "I don't have time to play, so I won't be
Yeah.
playing."
I think about my schedule and because here's the deal right now is at night I like have to spend time with my wife. Like when I'm
Yeah.
not building Kingdom Warriors, and some people think like you want to leave to 9 to 5 to build something like this. I'll tell you, Kingdom Warriors is like a 12, it's like a 7 to 7. Like
Yeah,
it's like a 12-hour gig right now, which
for
is
sure.
fine because it's like I love it and it doesn't really ever feel like too much crazy. But there is sometimes like you do got to balance for sure.
For sure. And that's kind of how I take it right now too. I have my regular job, and then even do this stuff, and then I have my own projects I'm working on, and I have my
Mhm.
family. So my family takes priority once it's about 5 o'clock, and until it's about 9, and then they all go to bed. So I can work on other stuff. But so I know how you feel, but not as much pressure as you're going through. So thanks for the hard work and dedication. Second or last gaming question. I know it's really kind of hush hush right now, and you're keeping it really close to vest, but is there anything you can tease for the play to earn that hasn't already been released or that you want to really get people jazzed about?
Yeah, so we have this like revolutionary time-based game that Monty, our developer, is working on, which is, if you've looked at some of the play to earn where it's like kind of on the Ethereum blockchain, where it's like this Wizards and Dragons or Wolf game, we have this like time-based game where it's like Kingdom Warriors and different bases and different kingdoms.
Mhm.
And we have this cool thing that we're working on with the code and it's just it's gonna be revolutionary and I really think it's gonna really take off once people start playing it and are able to experience that sometime in April. So I'm just super excited. And yeah, just super excited to let more people test. The first thing they'll be able to test is protecting the kingdom and basically
Nice.
staking your NFT and protecting the kingdom and basically earning your tokens, which we're looking. I just saw the preview of that, which we'll hopefully be able to release soon. It's looking amazing, and I think we're going to be able to this weekend. If you're a holder of NFT, you're going to be earning that every day tokens. 300 tokens for Gen 1, 200 for Gen 2.
That's awesome. I can't wait for the P2E game. Honestly, that's what Marcus says. I agree with you, man. I can't wait either. Um, uh, is there an I know we've talked about RPG aspects in the first iteration that you're going to be letting people into. Is there going to be at least a small amount of RPG aspect to it? Role playing
S
game for those people who are new to NFTs and or
Yeah, it's gonna
video
be somewhat
games.
role playing, like making some moves and making some decisions, but it's not the first what I guess they call MVP. The first MVP is gonna be a little more simple, just playing, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
more for people who aren't gonna be having to spend too much time on it. They're not gonna be too hooked on it. They're gonna be able
Yeah.
to make some moves per day, but and then passively make more. And then if you're just staked, you're gonna be able to earn if someone just wants to be a shareholder and they just want to own
Mhm.
an NFT, they could stake it and forget it, and a year, 2 years later, let us build and to see your value go up. But for
Yeah.
some people who wanna play and do some, things, you're gonna have that. And then basically the next iteration is gonna keep getting deeper into role playing and decision
Nice.
making and the fantasy, and it's gonna just keep getting deeper. And as you guys know, like, we need, our developer has a ton of other more devs too that he can basically bring under him as we basically hit these milestones in revenue. So and that we're even looking at, we actually have some potential VCs that are looking at us. So
Nice.
when we have the more revenue we have, it gives us more ability to build the bigger scale games now,
For sure.
um, versus, right now we have to keep it somewhat simple, and because of Web3 gaming is so new, so there's only so much you could do with graphics and code
Yep.
currently, but there is, I mean, obviously, whether you have if you have a huge team, you can build this stuff out in Unity and be playing and earning tokens. It's a lot more work building these 3D worlds out and stuff.
For sure, for sure. And for those watching, when he said MVP, it's not most valuable player. When you're in developing, it's minimum viable product. So you're basically getting that very simple version of what you're going to do in the future. So what we're going to get a hold of is the very basic usable version of the game. And then from there, we're going to go and go to the moon.
We'll see you on the next one.
Have a good day, guys.
Peace.